Hey, good morning, friends. Pastor Jason with our Friday check-in today. Um, it seems like these last few Fridays, I sit down, I get prepped, and I think about what I'm going to share, and it seems like I'm still kind of juiced up from what we've been talking about at our small group, which meets on Thursday nights. And so we're going to find ourselves again this morning looking at something kind of shared by Bob Goff in his book, Love Does. Before I get into that, again, my small group meets on Thursday night. We have this great discussion about this book. It's what I'm still thinking about the next day. And that's just one of the great things. That's one of the benefits in being a part of this small group. Have some other people who you get to know, who you get to love, who become like family to you. And you can discuss this stuff, and you can grow, and you can sharpen each other and push each other. So if you're not a part of a small group yet, and you can do it on Zoom, you can do it in person. There's all sorts of different small group options that we have. But if you're not a part of one yet, I just encourage you, I implore you so much, seek one out, find one, start one, get involved with one. You can leave a comment here if you are interested. Shoot us a direct message. Get a hold of me personally, whatever works best for you. And you do not need to be a member of the church to be a part of one of our small groups too. So if you're watching this stuff, if you're in the area and like more info about it, just let us know. There's amazing transformative stuff that occurs in our homes, in our small groups. And if you're not a part of that yet, friends, there's no better time than now. Enough with the small group commercial, though. For us, again, we're in the book Love Does by Bob Goff, and this comes from a chapter where he's talking about how he wishes that he could hear God more clearly. He wants a burning bush. He wants a booming thunderous voice, and he's just not quite getting it. So this whole chapter is about kind of his struggle to hear, and I think that's something that a lot of us get really often here. So Bob offers us this word, friends, and hear what Bob has to say here, and just think if it applies to you as well. I don't think God is giving me the silent treatment because he's mad. I think God's hope and plan for us is pretty simple to figure out. For those who resonate with formulas, here it is. Add your whole life, your loves, your passions, and your interests together with what God said he wants us to be about. And there's your answer. If you want to know the answer to the bigger question, what's God's plan for the whole world? Buckle up. It's us. We're God's plan, and we always have been. We aren't just supposed to be observers, listeners, or have a bunch of opinions. We're not here to let everyone know what we agree and don't agree with, because frankly, who cares? Tell me about the God you love. Tell me about what he has inspired uniquely in you. Tell me about what you're going to do about it, and a plan for your life will be pretty easy to figure out from there. I guess what I'm saying is that most of us don't get an audible plan for our lives. It's way better than that. We get to be God's plan for the whole world by pointing people towards him. And there's a great truth in here about finding what you're passionate about. What fills your soul, what restores you, what refreshes you. What would you do if you were free to do anything? Take that with what God calls us to be, which is to be love. Love God, love others. It's not deeper than that. And then take what fills your soul, what makes you happy, combine that with God's request to love him and love others. Put that together, and that may very well show you the plan for your life. God may not need to write that on a wall. God may not need to whisper that in your ear or shout that from a cloud, because we're wired that way? What gives your life meaning, joy, and purpose? And find a way to do as much of that as you can in loving God and loving others. And if that doesn't exist right now, find a way to make it happen. Because you and I are God's representatives here on this earth. If you're doing nothing, that's not good enough. But if you're doing something, that's great. Keep at it. Find what gives you joy. Find what gives you life. Find what it is that stirs just the passion inside of you. Then find a way to align that with God's great commission for us. And let's go make that happen, friends, because we are God's plan. We may not always get a clear set of instructions, but I think we get enough. And it helps so much when we are struggling to hear, when we're struggling to discern, when we're just floundering and we don't know what that we're doing, to have some wonderful people around us to complement the scripture, to complement what goes on at church, to have that group of really good, trusting, loyal, loving friends to help you find your way, to help you figure out what God might be saying. So again, the small group's a big part of that, friends. I want to share this again, just really quick. Friends, we are not supposed to just be observers or listeners or have a bunch of opinions. And we are not here to let everyone know what we agree and don't agree with, because frankly, who cares? What the world wants to see from us is who God is through our actions. There's something simple, there's something powerful, and maybe there's a little bit of a wake-up call within that we need for a time such as this. Friends, the world is not changed by your opinion. The world is changed by your example. You don't point people to a loving God. You don't point people to Christ by arguing with them about all the things that we argue about. We show people who God is. We show people who Christ is by doing the things that Christ does for our friends and for our neighbors. Find what gives your life joy and meaning. Put that together with what Christ asks us to go do, and you will find a way to go change the world, friends. May we be those people. The book is Love Does. The author is Bob Goff. And if you need to be a part of a small group, friends, let us know. We would love to welcome you, and we have plenty of options. Friends, have a great day. Enjoy this beautiful October Friday. Stay warm, be safe, and be well, and remember how much that you are loved. Thanks.